Chris Eckert with the Chris Eckert Real Estate Team here, standing in front of 470 Neptune in Redwood Shores. And one of the things I want to point out that I pointed out before is I'm standing across from Marlin Park. It's an 11-acre park. It's kind of a reason that people buy in this neighborhood. 11-acre park, you've got soccer fields, baseball fields, pretty much everything that a kid, a dog, or an adult wants right across the street. Now, what I'm going to show you is the after footage of the house. When we were here last time, just a couple months ago, you saw before we did anything to the house. My team came in, completely renovated the house, and you're going to get to see the after videos. Now, when we look at a house and we're getting ready to go on the market, deciding what to do, we look at it from the standpoint of who's going to buy this house. Now, in this area, we think it's going to be people with families. Obviously, we're willing to sell this to anybody. The other thing we keep in mind is if we're going to spend $1 on improvements, we want to look at least a $3 return. So I'm really excited to show you what my team did. So why don't we take a look inside? We're about ready to walk inside, and when you're inside, this is where you're going to notice the biggest difference. So come on in. First thing you're going to notice is if you look down, originally we had tile here. We had tile, we had carpeting over here, and then we had carpeting with hardwood floor underneath, which was actually a surprise to us. So what we did was we put hardwood floor down here, hardwood floor there, uncovered the old hardwood floor, sanded it, stained it all to one color. So now we have one consistent flooring system, which looks a lot more modern than some of the old flooring that we had in here. So here we are in the kitchen. If you look around in the kitchen, you're gonna notice, first of all, that we have all new appliances. We had some pretty good cabinets here, so we kept the cabinets, we painted those, we put new pulls on those just to make them look a little bit more modern. We have a new refrigerator. One of the big things that you're gonna notice is we had an old thin line type microwave or vent hood that we took out. We took one of the cabinets out, put a drop down vent hood again to make it look more modern, and because so many people in this area like to cook, we took out the old electric cooktop, put in a gas cooktop. And it's a lot easier to change from electric to gas than you would think. So just modernize the kitchen a little bit. You notice much more modern color. I think we had pink in here before. We had crown molding that wasn't necessarily up at the ceiling, but was about halfway up the wall. Didn't look as modern as we'd like, so we modernized it, more neutral color. And then if you take a look at this bathroom here, I think you'll really be impressed with the transition. The last time we shot the video, I was standing about right here, about 2 foot down though. That's because we had an old sunken tub. Now, no one wants a house with a sunken tub anymore. They're a hazard. There's a lot of trip and falls with those, so we switched that out, and made a very modern looking shower like you see right here. And if you watch the old video, you'll notice that the window's a lot different. We had an old garden style window which does not work with a shower because of water getting behind it. We have a brand new window in here too. So again, for a fraction of the cost, we totally modernized this bathroom. Let's take a look upstairs now. Up here, you're gonna see a big transformation. If you remember in the video from before, this was just a big open room, not much to speak of. It did have a bathroom off of it, which we do have, we've modernized. But the biggest thing is keeping in mind the demographic that we might be selling to. Someone who maybe has a teenager that's moved back in, or a 20-something kid that's moved back in, a relative that might want to live up here for a few months, or maybe even a rental. So you look, we've turned this into basically a suite. We have a bed right here. We have a fake television right there, a prop. But we have a television, so we have a little TV area, and in the background here, you see we kind of have a cooking area set up. If you remember before, this was just a nook, and we thought, well, if we're going to show this as an area where someone could live, we need to have all the accoutrements of daily life here. We have a refrigerator, we have a countertop, we have a microwave. So basically, you could live up here. It's completely self-contained. Well, thank you for taking a walk through the house with me. I hope you enjoyed it or was excited about it as I was when I saw what my contractors did. If you'd like to see more, either visit the website 470neptune.com or better yet, stop by Saturday or Sunday 2 to 4. Chris Eckert, Keller Williams Realty.